Welcome to ScreenPill. Your prescribed movie dose today is a fantasy, comedy, romantic American high school film from 2009 called 17 Again. Warning, side effects include spoilers. Remember, if you are satisfied with what I'm offering, please do leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. The movie starts off in 1989. 17-year-old high school basketball star Mike O'Donnell is practicing shooting when his coach comes in to tell him a scout has come to watch him perform. After a team picture with his best friend, Ned Gold, and a dance routine with the cheerleaders, his girlfriend, Scarlett Porter, reluctantly tells him that she is pregnant, just moments before his likely scholarship-clinching high school championship basketball game. Mike, completely dazed after hearing the news, plays the first few seconds of the game, then walks off the court and goes after Scarlett, abandoning his hopes of going to college and achieving a career that could support their future. After Mike catches Scarlett, he tells her he wants to be there for her and kisses her, and they both end up living happily ever after. The end. Just kidding. We fast forward to today. Mike, now in his 30s, finds his life dull and depressing, abandoning any project he starts. Scarlett, now his wife, has filed for divorce, forcing him to move in with Ned, who's now extremely wealthy, but still a geek. He has quit his job after he has passed over for a promotion he believes he deserves. His high school age kids, Maggie and Alex, also want nothing to do with him. Upon going to his old school to reminisce his glory days, Mike bumps into a mysterious janitor who asks Mike if he wishes he could do it all over again. Mike, who prefers the past, says yes. Later, while driving in the rain, an encounter on a bridge with the same janitor causes Mike to fall into a magical whirlpool and transform him back into a 17-year-old self. After a bit of a brawl, Mike manages to convince Ned of his identity. Ned believes that Mike's transformation was caused by a mystical spirit guide who's trying to steer him on a better path. Mike figures the janitor must be his spirit guide and rushes to the school to find out the janitor doesn't exist. He has a realization and decides to enroll in high school, posing as Mark Gold, Ned's son, as he plans to relive his life by going to college on a basketball scholarship. As he befriends his bullied son Alex and discovers that his daughter Maggie has a boyfriend, Stan, a fierce jock who does not respect her and frequently torments Alex, Mike comes to believe that his mission is to help them. Through their kids, Mike spends time with Scarlett, who notes his remarkable resemblance to her husband, but rationalizes it as an odd coincidence. Deciding to also try and fix his relationship with Scarlett, Mike volunteers to help her finish her garden project of redoing the backyard, a project he previously abandoned as an adult. He does his best to separate Stan and Maggie, while also encouraging Alex to be more confident in himself so that he can make the basketball team and go out with a girl he has a crush on named Nicole. Mike has difficulty resisting his desire for Scarlett, despite the relationship's clear inappropriateness. He frequently compliments her and even manages to get her to dance with him intimately. Ned, meanwhile, begins to pursue the school's principal, Jane Madison, through increasingly extravagant stunts in order to win her affection. She firmly rejects him each time, though eventually she agrees to a date after he offers to buy laptops for the whole school and agrees to stop acting excessively. On their date, Jane is completely unimpressed with Ned until he drops a sophisticated persona and confesses he's actually a geek. Jane then reveals her own enthusiasm for geek culture by speaking to him in Elvish, and the two hit it off. As Ned is out with Jane, Mike throws a party at Ned's house to celebrate a basketball game that Alex won to help him get with Nicole. What a wingman! When he goes to invite Maggie, he learns she's been recently dumped by Stan for not sleeping with him and consoles her. At the party, Mike confronts Stan and gets knocked out. He wakes up to Maggie trying to seduce him. Mike tells his daughter that he is in love with another girl, and Maggie leaves, much to Mike's relief. Scarlett arrives at the party worried about her kids attending, but Mike shows her that Alex has finally managed to get together with his crush. The two have an intimate conversation where Mike, caught up in the moment, tries to kiss her. Disgusted, she slaps him and storms off as Mike tries unsuccessfully to explain his true identity. On the day of the court hearing to finalize Scarlett and Mike's divorce, Mike makes one last attempt to win her back by reading a supposed letter from Mike as Mark. He reads the letter tearfully, stating that although he couldn't set things right in the beginning of his life, it doesn't change the fact that he still loves her. He apologizes for blaming her and doesn't want to divorce her, but believes if he loves her, he should let her move on. After he exits, Scarlett notices the letter is actually the directions to the courtroom and is confused and begins to grow curious. As a result, she asks the judge to postpone the hearing by a month. Frustrated that he could not salvage his marriage, Mike decides to once again pursue a scholarship and move on with a new life. During a high school basketball game, Mike reveals himself to Scarlett by doing a signature pose for her that he did back then. As Scarlett runs away, Mike decides to chase her down just like he did in 1989, but not before handing the ball off to his son. Mike is then transformed back into his older self and happily reunites with Scarlett. He tells her that she was the best decision he ever made and he promises to make it up to her. She forgives him and the two kiss once again. The movie ends with Mike preparing for his first day as the new coach at his kid's school. Ned, who has successfully started a relationship with Jane, gifts him a whistle for good luck, both happy with their new starts in life. Well, there's your happy ending, guys. Thank you for your time. If you are satisfied with today's prescription, please subscribe to ScreenPill for more movie doses like this. Take care and see you next time.
When you're young, everything feels like the end of the world. It's not.
Babe.
It's just the beginning.